This isn't a particularly good sounding guitar or good playing guitar. It's a very inexpensive Oscar Schmidt acoustic. But what is cool about it is that it's covered with a lot of autographs that I managed to collect throughout the years. And if Richard Leo Johnson is to be believed, a lot of times songs live inside the guitar. So if that's the case, I'm going to point to some of these autographs and then try and play a song either by that person or somehow related to him. Here's Jorma Kaukonen and Zak Casady from Hot Tuna. Met them backstage for a Further Festival.
Yeah, we were just talking about what year did you make it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Just last year, right?
No, it was this year, actually. This year. January 17th of 96.
And what's your display look like? Have you seen it?
Okay, well, I saw the display before we were inducted, and I think the thing that I remember about this particular one was Grace's little dummy. It doesn't really look like her, but it's got her Woodstock dress on. Since then, however, they've taken some guitars, and I imagine they've expanded. The museum is great. It's worth seeing.
Yeah, I haven't been out there yet. I've heard every show on the Further Festival ends in a jam, so you guys are back on stage? Okay.
We come out for usually 3 numbers with a variety of musicians from all the bands that managed to stay around to the bitter end and check it out. And it's been a lot of fun. We've played all kinds of songs, and Johnny Johnson's been on stage to play with, play Chuck Berry songs. It's been great.
Sure. You guys have put some Chuck Berry songs on records. Maybe if Johnny's here early today, you can bring him out for a number?
Well, it's probably not going to happen today, but now that you've reminded us about this, it could very well happen.
And for the show, is going to keep touring after the Further Festival is over as Electric Hot Tuna? Or?
Well, we're going to go home after the Further Festival's over.
You used to live around here, didn't you, Jorma?
I used to live in Woodstock. Yeah, I live in southeastern Ohio now.
Okay, how about you, Jack? Where are you?
And I live in Los Angeles now for about the last 7 years, but I lived in New York for about 5 years before that.
This is Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Jorma Kaukonen, Zak Casady, formerly of Jefferson Airplane, now of Hot Tuna. Actually, you were with the Jefferson Airplane revival here. Back
89. 89.
Yeah. All right, back into some rock and roll from back.
Who else we got in here? Ted Nugent. He kind of made fun of this guitar. I think I have a picture of that somewhere. Also have this little doodle here. It was by Rick Neilsen. Cheap Trick. Zak Starkey is Ringo's son. He plays drums in The Who. And Simon Townshend is Pete Townshend's brother. He also plays guitar in The Who. And over here is Jon Entwistle. That's a good one. Jon, of course, the late Who bass player.
Hi, good. Am I speaking to, is this Jon? No.
This is Jon, yeah.
Hi, Jon.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Joel. We actually met once before. I'm sure you won't remember when you were playing bass on Roger's solo tour in Saratoga probably 2-3 years ago. Yep. In fact,
I remember the tour.
I have a guitar autograph by you. I have Simon and Zak Starkey, but still have to complete my Who collection, I guess. One bit of, if I could spark a recollection here on one particular day, it's a day in 1968, Jon, so it may be a little murky, but the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus.
Yeah.
Now, what can you tell me? Any recollections about that day, hanging out with Clapton and John Lennon and Mick and the Stones, of course?
It was fun to do. I mean, we did a sound check, and I think Lynn Johns was doing the mixing at the control board. Started to play the mini opera, and we ran it through once, and it sounded fine. So they said, "Okay, let's do a take," and we got it on first take, and I think we got our whole thing done in about half an hour.
That was a quick one while he's away.
Yeah.
And they say that's the reason your performance was so good. The Stones felt upstaged, and that's why they didn't release it for 30 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, it took Brian Jones about 6 hours to tune up.
Yeah, he looked completely looted out. Those were back in the Mandrakes days. What's the weirdest collectible you ever had to sign for someone?
Some guy's arm. He said it's not for me, it's my sister.
F-L-E. The A is rubbed off. That was Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ed from the band Live, Ed Kowalczyk, their lead singer, 97, he wrote there. Some autographs I can't play songs by, like John Hiatt over here. John Skinny Regan, he's a bass player with Ace Frehley's band down in the Hudson Valley. Have a couple of members of Yes here, like Tony Kaye, the keyboard player from this particular lineup, Alan White, the drummer, Trevor Rabin, the guitar player, and Jon Anderson, the singer. Was that everybody? Oh, Anton Figg was the drummer from Late Night with David Letterman. Arlo Guthrie from down in Great Barrington, Mass. Yeah, I think that's everybody. May have missed one or two. Oh, forgot Eddie Kramer. Eddie produced a couple of Jimi Hendrix albums, and I think the first one or two Led Zeppelin albums, too.